Okay, so today's question is about g of x, which is given as 3 minus 1 over x, and why that has the domain of negative infinity to 0, union 0 to infinity. So I wanted to break this out because we got to go understand what g is made out of. And so to determine the domain, if I look here at g of x, okay, I'm looking to where the x is involved inside the function, and you can see that it is at the 1 over x part, okay? So the idea is that we have to understand what's happening with the pieces of g in order to be able to say what's happening for the domain of g. And that piece of g is that 1 over x piece. So why does that have domain negative infinity to 0, 0 to infinity? Well, if you look at this 1 over x, the issue, because it's fractional, in this case, is at the denominator, okay? And what we know about fractions is that the denominator can never, so there's a denominator is x, it can never be equal to 0. And as long as that's true, then you can plug any value of x. So this is one way of describing the domain. It's all the x's, just the one that's different from 0. How else can you express it? Well, another way to express that is by using the interval notation. And so how do you express it using interval notation? Well, from last time, you can see that if you take your number line, here's 0, you want to say everything but 0. So you're going to use those parentheses and exclude 0, and take everything else to the right of it and to the left of it. And so what does that mean in terms of interval notation? That's negative infinity to 0, union 0 to infinity. All right, I hope that helped.